Are you thinking about buying a home and you want to know if living in a HOA is right for you? That's what we're talking about today, the pros and cons of living in a HOA. Hey everyone, I'm Marvin, real estate broker with Night Owl Realty. HOA is short for Homeowners Association. They're normally established when new neighborhoods and communities are built. They're a private organization that collect dues. They govern the neighborhood to enforce bylaws and rules to keep the neighborhood appearance looking consistent. And this is done through the CC&Rs, also known as Covenants, Conditions, and Restrictions of the Community. And HOAs have a board of directors. Typically, they're people who live in the neighborhood and they're voted in by residents in the community. HOAs also have meetings that you can attend in your community to be more in the loop about what's going on. So if you want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, attend the HOA meetings. Something to consider before moving into a homeowners association is make sure it's the right long-term decision for you. That means do your homework and ensure you understand what you're paying for, what you get for what you're paying for, what you can and can't do in the community. So if you plan on moving into an HOA, make sure that you just don't skim through the CC&Rs, but you really read through them so you know what you're getting yourself into. Because you're going to be giving up some of your rights as a homeowner. And if you're not a person that likes to conform and follow rules because you want to do your own thing, then honestly, living in a HOA is probably not a good fit for you because there's going to be rules and regulations that you're going to have to follow. However, if you're a person that don't mind following rules and you're looking for a neighborhood or a community that has the amenities that you like, then a HOA is a good place for you. What are the pros of living in a HOA? For one, homeowner associations, they set the standards for external upkeep of the homes to create consistency. And this helps preserve the community and property values in the neighborhood by ensuring that all the homes have a uniform and similar look. Like all the homes being kept up can only be painted certain colors, and your landscaping needs to be well maintained. Most HOAs, they take care of the common area maintenance of the community, and some may even take care of the landscaping of your home as well. But HOAs prevent you from living next to the person with the nice yard art. You know what I'm talking about, the person with the car in the front yard that's been on blocks for years and now it's all rusted out and there's other things that are displeasing to the eye. Yep, you heard it here first. It's not known as junk anymore. It's known as yard art. Some homeowner associations, they can provide residents with access to amenities like parks and playgrounds and sometimes lakes, basketball courts, baseball and soccer fields, golf courses, swimming pools, fitness facilities, tennis and pickleball courts, community clubhouse, and other facilities that the HOA may maintain. But it makes it easy for you to enjoy these amenities without having to travel too far from home. If you're thinking about buying a condo or townhouse that has a HOA, they can also maintain the outside of the property, like taking care of the common area maintenance, watering and cutting the grass, trimming trees and bushes, painting of the building, and sometimes they also cover things like water, trash, cable, and they also have blanket insurance policies, and they could cover roof repairs and replacement. So what are the cons of living in a HOA? There are mandatory monthly and quarterly membership fees that you have to pay in a HOA in addition to your mortgage payment. And HOA fees differ from community to community. And some homeowner associations, they can have more than one fee that's due. So typically you can see higher HOA fees in condos and townhomes, more so than in single family homes. There could be increases in HOA dues over time, as well as there could be special assessments that you could be responsible for in addition to your HOA payment. So let's say if the homeowner associations maintains the roads, the community pool, the roof, etc., and these items need to be fixed, the HOA can invoke a special assessment to require all members of the HOA to chip in money so that they can make the required repairs. So depending on the community, HOA fees, they can be expensive. HOAs, they come with lack of freedom, and they limit your ability to be able to express yourself. They can limit the way you can decorate and use your property. You can't paint your house whatever color you want. You can't add any additions to the home or change up your landscaping to the type of rocks or trees that you like. They can dictate the type of fence you can have around your yard, as well as what type of roof tiles you can have. Basically, If you want to live in the HOA and you want to make any changes to your home, you're going to have to get permission and you're going to have to submit an application with plans and samples to the HOA of what you're trying to accomplish. Some HOAs, they don't allow you to park in the driveway or streets overnight. And if you have an RV or a boat, you can't park those toys in the streets or the driveways either. And if the HOA allows you to have RVs and boats, you may be able to park them on the side of your house or in the backyard of your home. But the HOA can tell you they can't be visible from over the gate and from the street. Also, some homeowner associations, they can tell you what type of pets, size, breed of dogs you can't have, and most HOAs don't allow you to have livestock like cows, horses, pigs, chickens, or goats. Although I think having fainting goats at my house would be a nice way to start the day. HOAs, they can charge you fines, and they run around like the paparazzi taking pictures. So here's some things that you can be fined for are not maintaining your landscaping. You can get violations for putting your trash cans out too early or leaving them out too long. If the paint on your home is fading, you can get fined for that too. Parking cars in the streets or the driveways, etc. Any rules that you break in the CC&Rs, those can cause you to get a fine. Did you know that if you don't pay your HOA dues or fines and you become delinquent, that the HOA can put a lien on your house, and in some cases they can even foreclose on your home to settle unpaid dues? Here's another con I see happen multiple times. So let's say, for example, you own a condo. If the HOA isn't well funded and don't have enough funds in reserve, or there's one single entity that owns more than 20% of the units, that this could affect your ability to be able to buy a condo or even sell your condo to people who are getting loans. You could be limited to selling your condo to cash buyers only. So as you can see, buying a home or not buying a home in a HOA, it comes down to personal preference. If you're thinking about buying a home in North Phoenix, or the surrounding areas, and you have questions, I have answers. Contact me. I'm Marvin, real estate broker with Night Owl Realty, where we're up all night closing the deal.